We're gathered here today in remembrance of an old friend. He was a great listener. When I first met Old Blue, he really came at a time when my channel needed a leg up in quality. And that's when I met you. He made social experiences better. He always had my back when I wanted to mute on Discord without anyone else knowing. I mistreated you. I made you feel ugly. Why did you have to be silver? I just wanted to call my setup pure black. I never meant to make you feel ugly. Well, it's time to send you off with some respect and dignity.
Hey, you do know you're gonna need a smaller mic for that road trip of yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, never mind. There's been a change of plans.
For quite some time, I put a lot of focus into my audio quality. With doing mostly commentary videos, my voice is pretty much the thing that I stand on, and a while ago, I replaced my Blue Yeti with the Caddy 300S to help improve that audio quality. But now, it's time to go back to the Yeti. But why, Barry? Why go back to the Yeti? That Ouija Gaze guy said that the Blue Yeti's a terrible microphone, and honestly, no he didn't. He stole that script almost word for word from another YouTuber. And I'm also not going to trust the advice of someone who claims to be a voice actor when he does shit like this.
The sound card. Sound cards, $1,000 to $2,000 price range. But it's important to recognize the drawbacks that come with them and accept the fact that you'll go nowhere as a creator or artist as long as you're using one. So there's absolutely zero reason to waste your money on this thing. They make your audio loud, clean, and clear. The microphone.
Hello everybody, and today we're going to test out my new microphone. Sorry, Ouija, I'm just sticking around with you. Please come back to YouTube, buddy, we miss ya. See, the problem with telling people that the Blue Yeti is trash is once I made the switch back, my subscribers almost instantly started telling me that my audio sounded clearer than it did before. Now, of course, this bothered me a bit since I had a very powerful CAD microphone, and that thing made me sound amazing, but I can also understand why people thought that. See, if you have an XLR mic as powerful as the Caddy 300S, it's going to pick up vibration all throughout the room. All of that sound that you're releasing is going to bounce its way back into the microphone and cause this sort of talking into a tin can effect, which I can give you an example of. Right then I heard a voice. Son. I turned around to look and saw nothing. Barry, over here, the voice called out. There in the distance stood a man. But the light was so bright and he was so far away, I couldn't see him. Now, I remedied this with foam pads, and I even made myself a box filled with sound dampening foam to remove that echo, which worked very well. But there's something about the Blue Yeti and how it picks up your voice that gives it such a natural sound. Either that or my voice is just so damn nice you can throw any mic at me and I'll sound alright. Yeah, his Yeti does sound pretty bad. And I'm not sure why.
It sounds fine.
Why does mine sound okay?
Because your voice is okay.
Oh, Alec!
Okay, you need to stop.
What
was that?
I don't know. Alright, enough stroking myself off. If I'm being completely honest, the main reason that I switched back to the Yeti was yes, because of that impressive audio quality, even just for it being a USB mic, but also because, as a lot of you know, I'll be making a road trip across America soon. The Caddy 300S is a huge microphone and would have been impossible for me to cut out any of that reverb that had been present in my big tin can. With the Blue Yeti, it's compact enough to go everywhere on the road with me, and also offer some awesome audio. So I said goodbye to the Cad and hello again to the Yeti. However, there's one more thing I must do to complete this microphone journey and finally make this whole thing right. This has been the day that I've awaited for a long time. So grab your screwdriver, grab a drink, and follow me. Alright guys, this is a day that I've been waiting for a long time. There are a lot of people that say that the Blue Yeti is trash and it doesn't sound too good, and in a way, they are right. But there are a few simple tweaks that we can do to get this thing performing optimally. We're going to add new RAM, add a new processor, apply more gigarams to the atmosphere, and if you really can figure out what I'm about to do today, I'll give you a cookie. Let's get started. Now, there are only two things that you need in order to take apart a Blue Yeti: a screwdriver and a pair of pliers. To start off, we have to remove the 3 screws on the butt end of the Yeti. The first 2 are easy to spot, while the third one is hidden under this butt plug here. Once the screws are removed, you can now take the Yeti off of its base. After that, this is where we're going to want to use those pliers to pull out the knobs within the Yeti. Be careful not to apply too much pressure when doing this. These knobs are plastic and could be damaged if you use too much force. Once all the knobs are out of place, we can remove the electronics and are now left with a naked Yeti shell. If you don't realize by now what I'm up to, then you've lost your chance for that cookie. I went out to my garage, took a can of spray paint, and went to work. Now, I spent all day working on this thing, giving it more coats, sanding it down to remove any bubbles, and leaving it to dry. And the final product looked like shit. Okay, so I have no idea what I'm doing, I guess. So I went to the store and bought some paint thinner, and I let a buddy of mine help me out a bit with the project. Alright, so as you guys could probably tell, the first edition of this thing looked like shit. So we went and grabbed some paint thinner and a professional. And so we're going to remove the paint off this and give ourselves a real shot. While we were sanding that paint off, we got a few scratches on the metal of the Yeti, so we decided to use this matte black primer to touch that up a bit. When I saw the matte black on the Yeti though, I realized that glossy paint just wasn't doing it for me anymore. A few coats of matte along with a few sprays of the gloss to give it a shiny metallic finish, and the Blue Yeti was good to go. And now that my Blue Yeti is primered, painted, and polished, I can finally call my setup pure black! Oh wait, that laptop's not black, is it?
I mistreated you.
The voice crack. I was not ready, okay?
Oh my god! I mistreated you. Fuck. He made social experiences better. He was always... We're gathered here today.
I was not ready.
The dead don't wait.